For my love of the Karate Kid movie, we will be looking at all the filming locations that they used to make this movie. And this is number 10 of 12, inspired by the new Cobra Kai series that I can't recommend enough. And today we'll be looking at the Orient Express restaurant where Daniel's mother worked. Now this is located off Wilshire Boulevard in Los Angeles. And I just parked around the corner. It's hard to find parking in this area. So the opposite direction that I'm walking in is what they have, what's called the Brea Tar Pits. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's a really cool spot, and I will have to go back there one day and film it. And you also have behind me a big museum that has a lot of different things going on, a lot of things to see there. Plus, there's also a lot of cool looking buildings that they built in this area. You know, the Wilshire district's a pretty known area in Los Angeles. As I'm walking up, there it is to the right. There's what they used for the Orient Express restaurant, and you see homeless, and that's one thing in Los Angeles. There are a lot of homeless now. So that is the actual window right there that they filmed the scene where they're looking through, which you'll see right now. And where Daniel is sitting in this, that's probably that boarded up spot right there. And that window must be broken. Looks like the third window's almost broken too. So I back up so you can guys get a better idea of the whole building. And this building is vacant, or at least this part of the building is vacant. And it's kind of funny because this building's vacant, and a lot of people, when I made the Cobra Kai dojo video where they filmed that in North Hollywood in the NoHo Arts District, and this here is filmed in Wilshire in Los Angeles. It's funny that dojo, you know, the Cobra Kai dojo, it's vacant also. And a lot of people, when I made that video, are like, aren't you going to go across the street and film where the mother was? But that's the trick of, so now you're getting from the inside angle. That's the trick of movie making. So here's a picture I found online of the actual inside looking out with nothing there. And then we have the whole inside building gutted out. So they're so I'm back on the outside. So that's like I said, that's the trick of movie making, is they took two different locations and they combined them as one in the movie. So people actually thought that this restaurant was across from the Cobra Kai dojo, and it wasn't. And I'll show you more evidence later of that. It's a cool looking building. This thing, I don't know how old it is, but it looks like it's a pretty old building, and the architecture is pretty cool. So I'm gonna walk. So now you could see. So across the street, what would have been the Cobra Kai dojo is an actual wig shop, and I didn't know a business could actually strive just selling one product, wigs, and I guess they sell like over 1,000 different styles there. And what's funny is when you look in the window, you only see, so far we've only seen like 3 wigs. There's 4 wigs. There's a lot of empty heads across from there. And I keep referring back to this just so you get an idea. So I'm going to cross the street. Yeah, it's the Wig Shop. And it's a pretty big building. And like I said, it's amazing. Like I only see 4 wigs on this window. We'll go to the front window. Now, the only thing that's changed across the street over there is that white building wasn't there, but everything else you see was. And obviously that 5'4", 5'5", big, tall, black building was not there when this movie was originally filmed in 1983. So as we cross the street to go to the Wig Shop, which in the movie is the Cobra Kai, but they didn't use this as a Cobra Kai, you see more wigs there, and the entrance is actually in the rear, but you notice like the display, there's still not all fully covered. You only have about, what does you get? 9 wigs, and you have all those empty foam heads. Now, even though that the corner spot that they use for the Orient Express restaurant is empty, all those other spots, if I kept walking straight on down, there's all these other shops that are full, and they're actually pretty busy. This just must be a hard spot for them to keep actual business there. And then we got palm trees. That's what, Los Angeles is known for. In Hollywood, palm trees everywhere. Now here's an across the street view, so you get an idea. So on the right was the Orient Express, and this is from the movie. You notice how when they show the Cobra Kai dojo, they don't show the Orient Express together because they weren't together. You notice that? They cut it out of frame, so you just see the Cobra Kai dojo. Now this is in North Hollywood. I went back, and on the left is the Cobra, what they use for the Cobra Kai dojo. And on the right, it's a place called City Kitchen Cafe right now. But I just want you guys to get another idea of how it's not the same location that they use in the movie to be together. So that would have been the Orient Express restaurant, which obviously, as you could tell from the building structure, it's not. And you see where it says karate and the other part? So when we look over here, they were copying those two areas right here. They were copying this area right here for this. They got two of them right there. So they added those on, this part and this part. They add those on to the Wig Shop in Wilshire Boulevard across from this Orient Express restaurant, so it looks like that. And I went back and I actually filmed across the street from both, just so you could see how they mixed and matched. Now this is the dojo, and this, like I said, was the City Kitchen, but they mixed this dojo over here and this Orient Express restaurant here, and they just put them together. But these, like I said, are two different parts of Los Angeles. This is in LA off Wilshire Boulevard, and this is in North Hollywood in the NoHo Arts District. So I want you just to get a good idea of how they just mix and match for the movie. And to stop all those people from saying, hey, you didn't go check out the mom's restaurant where you're filming the Cobra Kai dojo. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. We have a few more locations to do. And if you haven't seen Cobra Kai series, I highly recommend it. I'm sure a lot of you already have seen it. But some of you have even seen it twice because it's so good. Go ahead and leave your questions and comments down below. I'll get back to as many as possible. And I will catch you guys in the next video.
MrYorkieLoverFitness.com